Señoras y señores, asegúrense de arrojar toda la basura en los botes distribuidos en el estadio. Muchas gracias.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Massive leap! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that interception was most necessary. Shifted upfield. Oh, good read. Casemiro. Oh, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Defenders on the back foot. Played out towards the right wing. Played it early. Rudiger can... Vinicius Junior! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things.
Has a goal! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Towering header. It's come back out. It's there. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things.
Tries a shot! Played towards the other side. Vinicius Junior. And it's Romario. Out to the right. Early ball. Van Dijk is there to heave it away. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Well seen. Saw that coming. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham. Beckham gives his colleague a guilty look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. It's a pretty loose pass. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Casemiro, a scorer already in the game. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real Mbappe! They've scored! And they're back in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Romario. Romario will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good-looking cross. Van Dijk knocks it away. And it's Vieira. Beckham. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mohamed Salah. So what can they make of this? Partey. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Vieira. And it's Romario. Oh, good spread. Beckham with the great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Pirlo. Moved forward and quickly so. Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Pinged towards the front line. And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And the action is back on the way. And here's Batistuta. He's gone for goal! That's a fine save!
Batistuta really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro. Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been levered clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Courtois sends that a long way. Mbappe. Partey. Cruyff. And they can counter here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Beckham. Crossed in early. He comes flying in! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Well timed, excellent interception.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
and here's
fue de
Batistuta.
72.306.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's found a way through. Hits one! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Messi.
benches. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Cambio.
Sends it forward. Casemiro. And it's played forward. And it's Salah.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary. No joy with the long ball that time. Haaland. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's a sharp little ball here. Maradona. Chance to break. Ziyech. Oh, what a mistake! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Casemiro. Goes for the header! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Corner. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gets away from his opponents. And now a sudden chance to counter. With Ziyech. And it's Alaba. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Maradona. And that's it. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se solicita la presencia del dueño de un auto azul estacionado en la salida principal del estadio. El auto está a punto de ser remolcado.